Hey, welcome to Octavia Beauty, and we are full on beauty and empty on hate. We cover everything from drugstore to luxury. We have easy tutorials, hauls, and much more. You're gonna love this channel. But today, on today's video, we are about to use Jaclyn Hill's foundation. A surprise, Jaclyn Hill doesn't have a foundation. This is the Hourglass Vanish foundation. I'm going to be using this for the first time. Jaclyn Hill definitely recommends this foundation. She says it's one of her favorite foundations. We're going to be using the Nars Tinted Glow Booster. And we're going to be using the Fenty Cream Blush in Fuego Flush. I even have some new Fenty, some Fenty brushes that I'm going to be having. So you guys, at the end of all of my videos, I always give a very good descriptive of my final thoughts. I tell you my final thoughts on the products, on if I liked them, how they applied, do I need to use them again to get the full effect. So make sure you watch the entire video so you can see for yourself how the products applied, and then you can hear my final thoughts and you can see if my final thoughts matches up with yours. But you guys, before we get into that, how about you look down, hit your subscribe button, give your girl a big thumbs up. Now we are about to get into it. Okay guys, so the first product I'm going to be using is my Cheeks Out, my Fenty, in the shade Fuego Flush. And this is the one shade that is always sold out, you guys. And I bought this when it first came out. I just hadn't had time to sit down and film a video. So this is going to be a very simple look. This is the cream blush in Fuego Flush. We can swatch it. As you can see, it's a very pretty but subtle orange. And I've already I primed my eyelids with my concealer. I set them with some translucent powder, and then I went over them with some of my face powder, my foundation setting powder. So I'm just going to take this Shop Miss AOA brush. It's the E132. And I'm just going to swirl it around here. It's a small brush, and it's the only brush that I had clean. So we're just going to use this one color.
Got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me. Got my heart upon my sleeve, can I hide the way I feel when you're next to me, girl? Got the kick in every move and I
using the brush wasn't applying the cream blush like I wanted to my eye. It was kind of applying it kind of patchy. So I switched to my finger, and then the finger application went a little bit better. It went on a little bit more smoother with my finger.
There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you. Am I the only one to see?
So I was gonna only use the Fenty cream blush, but it was just looking kind of boring by itself. So I went into the Toothpaste Sweet Peach palette, and I used the brown shade Puree in there, and I just kind of used it on the outer edges and took it up into the crease and blended it out just so the Fuego, the Fenty cream blush, could just pop a little bit more.
I go crazy for the sweet when I'm next to you, girl. Got the kick in every move and I fall just like a fool for you. It might seem that I'm dumb, but it's you that's got me stunned. Stay next to me, girl. Next to me, girl. Something special, don't know why. Something special that I like about you. About you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you.
going into the Nars Tinted Glow Booster in the shade Pancini. And you can purchase this on the Nars.com website for $39. On the Fenty website, it's sold down. It's sold out. Now I'm using the full body foundation brush, the Fenty full body foundation brush. I purchased this from Sephora. You can purchase it from Sephora for $32. I bought most of these products during the spring VIP sale. So this is my first time using the Nars Tinted Glow and the Fenty full body foundation brush. I put the Tinted Glow on first before I put my foundation on. Taking the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick in the shade Golden Amber, and you can purchase this for $46 on Sephora. I am applying the foundation stick on top of the Nars Tinted Glow Booster, and I'm not applying a lot. I just want to go in very lightly. I don't want a full coverage foundation. And so I'm just going to blend that out.
Throw your things away tonight, we'll go a different way, you and me. Tell your friends that this might take some time and you'll be back another day. I can see us breaking down the barrier. Oh yeah. The speed of light, we cross the stratosphere. Oh yeah. We can go so far.
So I decided I wanted a little bit more foundation, and that's what you see me apply and blending it out.
Baby, let's go far, so far, you and me. Together far away, you and me. We'll have a celebration to an unknown destination, can't you see? I can see us breaking down the barrier. Oh yeah. With the speed of light, we cross the stratosphere.
I am using the Pretty Vulgar translucent powder. I think I got it in my Foxy a while back, but I know you can get this before. You know, I like the Pretty Vulgar translucent powder. It's just not my favorite powder to use, but it is a good powder.
Till the break of dawn, come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby.
I'm going to be using Fenty's Face Shaping Brush 125. It came out when Fenty released their cream blushes and bronzers. This brush does cost $34 on Fenty.com. On Sephora, I am using the Fenty Cream Blush in the shade Fuego. And the cream blushes are $20 on Fenty.com and Sephora.
Don't let the street lights hit you. Could I be your player too? I'll follow wherever you go, whatever you do. Player too. 7 years of the perfect love.
Now I'm just using a cheap brown pencil to line my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Plumping Pout Balm and Plumping Lip Gloss with Vitamin E. And you can get this from Ulta for $7 and it's in the shade Cookie.
Let the street lights hit you. Can I be your player too? I'll follow wherever you go, whatever you do.
Okay, you guys know that we are at that point, and I'll be right back with my final look. Hey guys, I am back with my final beauty look. I know you guys are like, girl, you look the same, but I was going to throw on some lashes, but I really wasn't feeling like throwing on any lashes today. So let's try to go over some of these products that we use them and try to go over them in the order that I used them first. The first product that I used was the Fenty Fuego Flush, the cream blush on my eyes as an eyeshadow. As you guys can see, I am going to get closer to the screen, that this orange kind of looks like my skin tone. It may look different in natural light, but I am here on my travel assignment and I only have the one light with me, so I really can't control the light. But I do feel like when I first applied this to my eyes that it was applying kind of spotchy as an eyeshadow. The brush I was using wasn't the best of brushes. I had to just use what I had clean. I wanted to use like whatever that I had available and that was clean, and so I wanted to make sure I use a clean brush so that we can get the full effects of it. But when I used my fingertips, it did start to apply a little bit better, and I do think overall it came out okay. And it wasn't perfect, but it came out okay. And I did add the brown in there just because I just felt like the orange by itself was just sinking into my skin tone. You couldn't see it. It wasn't coming through. So that's why I added the brown shade. The next product that we used was actually two new products. Well, the Nars Tinted Glow Booster. I used it before. This is my second time using it, but it was my first time using it with a clean brush. Last time I think I used it with a dirty sponge. I really need to clean my tools here. So I used it with the Fenty foundation brush. And I do feel like, I don't know if I feel like I should have gotten a lighter color or what, but this definitely feels like it just melts into my skin tone. Like it's like the perfect color for my skin tone. So when I was putting it on, I did kind of see more of a glow than I did the first time I used it. The first time I used it, I did not see any type of a glow. So the second time I used it, I put the Tinted Glow Booster on first, and then I put the foundation on top of it. And I do feel like I saw more of a glow with the putting this on first and then putting the foundation on top of it. And I do feel like I do see like a natural glow on under my foundation, kind of subtle. Now see, this right here is the Fuego Flush. This is the blush, but I didn't put a highlighter on because I wanted to kind of see if you could see the natural glow. And I do feel like I have kind of a natural radiance illuminating under the foundation. I didn't put on a lot of the foundation, so I do feel like I can see it a little bit, but I may get a better effect of it in the natural light. And so the next product that we used was Jaclyn Hill's foundation. It wasn't Jaclyn Hill's foundation, it was Hourglass foundation, but Jaclyn Hill she has recommended this foundation on one of her videos. She do recommend this foundation. I want to show you guys how much a product you get, and she raved about this foundation, and so I just had to have it. So when Sephora had their spring VIB Rouge sale, I picked this foundation up. It is expensive. I'm gonna let you guys know how much it costs. You're gonna know how much it costs before we get here, because I'm gonna do it in editing it. But I do feel like this foundation was a perfect match to my skin color. It definitely was smooth. I got the shade Golden Amber. It was definitely smooth, easy to glide on. As of now, I don't have anything. I did use very little because I kind of wanted a thin coverage, because I didn't want to cover up the glow. So my first impressions of this foundation, I think I like it, but I'm going to have to continue to use it to see how it holds up. But I definitely think it's a luxurious item, and you don't need it in your life, but if you can afford it in your life, I do think it is a good product. Now, the next product I used that was new is the Fuego Flush Blush, and it was on my cheeks. And I used the Fenty 125 face shaping brush. I do think that this product applied a lot better on my cheeks than it did on my eyelids. And you can definitely see it more on the cheeks than you can on my eyelid. And I used a lighter color bronzer because I wanted kind of a natural bronze. I didn't want a deep contour. I didn't even contour, I just used bronzer. So I do feel like that this showed up better on my cheeks than it did on my eyelids, although it is on my eyelids. And I do think that it brought a very natural look to my melanated skin. I do feel like the Fuego Flush does pair well with my melanated skin, because it kind of almost just melts into my skin tone, which gives you a very natural, it's not like an out there type of color. And I do like it. I do kind of want to try more of the Fenty cream blushes, but I have so many blushes in my collection. I don't need more, and so I'm not gonna purchase more. Now this face shaping brush, I think it's absolutely amazing. It applied the product amazing. It's very soft. I mean, you could probably find another brush that does the same thing as this. You can use this brush for other things. You can use this brush for contour. I mean, you could buy your brushes and use them for whatever you want, but I definitely like this brush. The Fenty 110 foundation brush, I mean, the foundation brush was okay. I don't know if I was using the foundation brush correctly. I found that it was taking me longer to blend out my foundation with this brush. So maybe I need to look up, watch Rihanna use it, watch some Rihanna videos and see how she used the foundation brush, what type of strokes she used with the foundation brush. But I definitely think that it blended out my foundation beautifully. I don't have brush strokes. It was an airbrush finish, and it does claim that it is an airbrush finish, and I do like it. I think those are all of the new products that I used in this video. So you guys have my final thoughts. I enjoyed the products that I used today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give your girl a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for me. And I'm gonna holler at you guys later.